What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I'm just going to show you guys really quickly how I close out my budget for the month. I do have a video where I showed this as well, and it's titled How to Close Out Your Budget Every Month. I will link that up in the eye in the sky, but I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to be doing it for the last week. The reason why I like to do this paycheck to paycheck, which for me is every Friday at this moment, is because if you reconcile each week the way that you should be and you actually reconcile it the correct way, if you have an issue at the end of the month, you know that it has to be within this paycheck. So typically I like to do this portion off camera before I actually start recording the month end videos for you guys. And this month I didn't because I've been so busy. My schedule is trash this last week and a half of my schedule of my travel contract, because I'm basically trying to finish working by Wednesday so that when my friend comes Thursday, I don't have to work. So I'm going to tell you guys that when I recorded the sinking funds update video, which is already up on the channel, I basically had a discrepancy, and I kept trying to figure out how come as I started to do this on a sheet of paper, I'm off $50. Why does this keep telling me that I should have only sent $745.93 at the end of the month instead of $795.93? I was so confused. I combed through my whole bank account, and guess what? I made it harder on myself, and it took me like an hour because I went from day one when in actuality all I had to do was look at this week. Because if the numbers have been working out every single week as they were supposed to, that means that it's something in this week. So basically I had an extra $50 in my account, which made me send $50 extra to my savings. I literally could not figure out why. So here was the issue. All I had to do was look here. Where do you guys see $50? Here, right? So the problem was this is now paid on a credit card, and I totally forgot that I needed to go in and pay this credit card bill. So needless to say, I basically just transferred the money out of where I sent the extra excess, which I'm going to show you guys. So I transferred it back to my checking, and in a couple of hours when the maintenance is up, I can go ahead and pay that $50 bill. And luckily, the way that those couple of bills that I have on my credit card are scheduled, it's basically I almost have a whole month to forget so that I don't have to accrue interest. So I'm not tripping at all. So now that we got that out the way, child, look. Y'all don't know how stressed the hell out I was over here, okay? Okay, so the budget for this week, if I can find my phone. Where's my, oh. The budget for this week was $141.43. We budgeted $200. So we were under budget $58.57. The renewal was actually $3 more than it was supposed to be. Let's see what the variable expenses. So it was supposed to be $290.07, but because we spent this amount less, instead of us spending this total, really we only spent $231.50. But actually, I have to take this out, because they actually didn't charge me on the 28th. They charged me on the 1st, but the 1st is my new budget. So I have to take that $25.16 out completely. I'm gonna zoom y'all in. We don't need this page over there. So all I spent for variable was $290.07. This was correct. So now we have to come down here, because even though we sent extra to balance ourselves out, we have to do this part first before we figure out what that number is actually supposed to be. So $117.93. Then we have, y'all, why did I write $290.07 again? My brain is overworked trying to figure out the extra damn $50. All right. So we actually spent $206.34. So I'm going to show y'all how I figured out that I had messed up. And then we subtract the $1562.29 that we already sent. And you guys see $745.93. But at the end of the month, my balance before I sent off was $4795.93. So out of that $795.93, instead of me sending the whole thing and then transferring some back to pay for something, I needed to pay for a $550 cruise room for a business cruise. So instead of me sending, like I said, the $795.93 over to my account, then taking the $550, sending it back, I just spent the $550 out of my checking and sent the $245.93 over. But technically, I really sent $795.93, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So I'm like, yo, wait, I'm off by $50. Where does $50 at? And again, I sat there and combed through my whole account for this month for no reason. All I had to do was look here. I literally only had two $50 expenses this week. I had this one, and then I had this one. Well, I know that came out my account. Duh, KeAmber, hello, check this. And guess what? When I put $50 into the little search bar, this did not pop up. Why? Because it's on a damn credit card. So I went ahead and I sent that $50 back, and like I said, I'll end up paying that. So basically, we know that we sent an extra $745.93. Why? Because I balanced myself back out to $4,000. So that's the extra that was sent. So in actuality, instead of us sending $1562.29, I actually sent $2,308.22 to my savings. And when we subtract all of this from the balance, we should get $4,000. Bam, $4,000. And that is closing out the budget for February. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do not reconcile at the end of all of your pay weeks or paychecks, even if you get paid every 2 weeks, do so. Because then you won't have to be like me. Now, I didn't have to go searching for an hour. I just was tripping. Like, I totally forgot my own reason for doing this. But yeah, that's my little advice, my little piece of advice to you today. Do not be like me and drive yourself crazy. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.